Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I really hope you guys enjoyed my Mr. Freeze review. I love that figure so much. What an amazing figure. Today, I got another review for you guys. Possibly one of my more anticipated figures of this year. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Today, we'll be having a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse DC Rebirth Robin Tim Drake. And wow. This guy... This is great. This is a Robin that I've been waiting to see his debut. Now, don't get me wrong. The other Tim Drakes we've gotten haven't been bad. They've just kind of been... The sculpts have been okay. They haven't been really up to proportion, and we'll touch upon that later. But I'm happy with what McFarlane's doing. As you guys can see right there, I've heard of some things about this guy, some excellent things. We'll talk about the cape because I'll save that for later. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. As you guys can see, McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse, Robin, Tim Drake, 22 parts up there, the 12 plus logo right there. Let's go ahead and flip to the side. It says Robin, Tim Drake, DC Rebirth. Flip to the back. Very nice image of Tim Drake as Robin. Loving this artwork. It's great. Go ahead and flip into the other side. It says Robin, Tim Drake again, and go ahead and flip into the bottom. Here is his UPC and barcode in case it helps anybody. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this guy open. Alrighty, we are back. Let's go ahead and take a look at Robin. Now, okay, so I have noticed something with mine. And if you guys haven't already spotted it out, that's fine. I will gladly explain. But before I do, let's go ahead and jump into his accessories. As I said, as I always say, as we know this, every McFarlane comes with a display stand, DC logo right there. Again, we've seen this with all their figures. It's just a really nice little indication figure stand for them, which I appreciate. Then here is his card. Very nice artwork for Robin Tim Drake from DC Rebirth. I feel like the figure very well captured it. The hair is a little more down versus more here. I know I'm probably going to get some hate for what I'm about to say. Please don't come at me in the comments for saying this. But the hair, the face sculpt on this card, the way the hair is, it kind of reminds me of like a young Dick Grayson or like a teenage Jason Todd. I'm just saying the hair definitely looks similar, but in the comics, usually Dick Grayson or Jason Todd would have that kind of poofiness. But again, I never really got into DC Rebirth when Tim Drake appeared as Robin, so this look is fairly new to me, but anyway, I figured I'd point that out. So there's Tim Drake. Go ahead and flip. There is his bio and read up if you want to read that. Pause now. And his accessories. He comes with lots of hands. He comes with a pair of fisted hands. He also comes with a pair of gesturing hands. He comes with a thumbs up hand and a pointing hand. He also comes with, I guess, two sets of, how do I say, like, I guess relaxed hands or, I don't know, shaking hands, I suppose, right there, which those look very nice. So there are those. And then as well, it has another set of hands that are, I guess, grabby hands, I suppose is what you could call that. Grabby hands, I suppose. So there are those. And then, of course, he also comes with a pair of accessory holding hands, which I've already displayed on the figure. The only problem is he doesn't come with any accessories. We'll jump into that in a second. Now, let's real quickly go ahead and jump into what I was talking about. I thought this guy was supposed to come with a wired cape. I got mine at Target, and it looks like they must have had a manufacturing error where mine did not come with a wire in its cape. Hot take, that's fine. I was really kind of bummed when I heard that this guy was supposed to have a wire in his cape, as well as the Robin from the Batman Forever wave that's coming out, that's releasing, like, right now. I was a little unnerved at that, but I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. But I am happy to see no wire in my cape. I prefer, if it's going to be cloth, just let it be cloth. There's no reason to add a wire. I get it for posability and other things. If you guys like them, cool for you guys. Shout out to you guys. If you guys like them, no harm, no foul. Me personally, I just don't like them. And again, like I was saying, the double texture, it's sewn twice over. You get the black and the bright yellow, which I'm loving, and then you get the painted R that's textured, and the belt, believe it or not, the belt's a separate piece, which I'm loving that. It does reuse, it does have some reuse. I believe this is the John Kent body. I could be wrong on that, but we've seen it with like Impulse and John Kent, and there's been a few other ones we've seen it on. I'm kind of blanking at the moment, but those are like the most recents I can think of. So, and then it looks like the arms may or may not be new. I'm not 100% on that. And then look at that head sculpt though. That head sculpt looks incredibly well. It really does. That looks good. So, very nice there. And then again, like I said, just nice texture and detail throughout. Very nice, like I'm guessing that's a rope or grappling hook or something right there. Just very nice texture and all. And I think the cape without the wire, I think that actually makes my figure a bit better. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys prefer your capes to be wired or non-wired? Yes, no, maybe. You guys let me know on that. Let me know if you guys prefer wired on your guys' capes. So, there's that. And then, without further ado, let's go ahead and, when I told you he didn't come with any accessories other than his hands, he didn't. So let's go ahead and give him an accessory. I just pulled this Batarang from one of my other Robins, and he has no problem holding this at all. He has absolutely no problem holding this at all. I mean, it is a little loose because I'm not trying to fit that in there, but if you really wanted to, you could just very easily, there you go, fit it in there, and he holds that pretty well. So there's that. And then, of course, Tim Drake is known for having his bow staff. So if you want to, you can, again, I took the staff from one of my other Robin figures. It fits perfectly in there, just like that. So that way, if you want to have him in some poses with his bow staff, you can, which I think that looks really good. Which I don't know why they didn't include a bow staff or a Batarang or something, some accessory for him. At least the staff. That would have been nice, but I digress. So there's what he looks like there. And then for all my comic book fans, video game fans, all my Tim Drake fans in general, I know Tim Drake, you've probably seen this pose if you played the video game Arkham City. Tim Drake often holds his staff like this. So if you want to recreate that scene with some figure photography or display him like that, that's probably how I'm going to have mine displayed. I think he looks really good with that, even with his head tilted up. I think that looks good. So there's that. Just some display options for you. So, to articulation. The cape would have been articulated had it had a bendy wire in it, but it doesn't, so it's just plain cloth. So, very nice. Arms do come out all the way to 90. We do get that butterfly joint in there, or that extra range of movement that I can go up, down, around, and the side. Bicep swivel right here, very nice. Double jointed right here. Those are a little sharp, not too sharp, but they're definitely sharp. All the hands do twist side-side and will also hinge, depending on how you have it, the peg will hinge up and down, and like I said, depending on how you have it, side-side. So there's that. Coming to the torso, he can arch back that much, come forward this much, twist a little bit. Like I said, the belt's a separate piece. He can kick up about that much, kick back about that much. He can do the splits like all McFarlane can. Double jointed knees coming down here, kicks down that much, kicks up that much, and twist, and of course toe articulation right there, which I'm not going to force that because that is incredibly stiff. But yeah, that is that. And honestly, like I said, I'm really digging this guy not having the wire. I know some people prefer the wire, and I know people are going to be like, oh, well, why don't you prefer the wire? I just don't. I don't know why. If it's going to be a cloth cape or it's going to be a figure with a cape like this, that's this well sculpted, I don't think it needs a wire. That's just my personal opinion, but again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys think these figures would be better without wires or better with wires? So, I really hope you guys enjoyed my review. That was my review for the Rebirth Robin Tim Drake figure. I'm loving this figure, and I've said it multiple times, I want to keep saying it. I love this guy even without the wire. I really think McFarlane, I don't even think this guy should have came with a wire in the first place, but I just happened to get lucky. And real quick, just for a comparison and for a tease for my upcoming video, here also is the Robin from Batman Forever. And I got my Batman Forever wave at GameStop, and I'm still waiting on Riddler, which is why I said he'll probably be up sometime next weekend on Saturday, because that's when Riddler's coming, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I just figured I'd give you a tease for comparison between the two. I know there are two different Robins. The Robin over here is supposed to be Tim Drake. No, Robin over here is Tim Drake. This one's supposed to be Dick Grayson, but still, just a figure comparison for you guys. So there's that. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you all in the next one.